Welcome back to another episode of Old Park Gaming. Today we're going to talk about how to improve your ability to get ammo racks. There are two ways to do this. One is the Super Unicum way, where you calculate and detect where the ammo rack is, what the relative thickness of the armor is, your penetration of your round, and just pretty much filling your brain with a lot of information. And if that's what you're looking for, this is the wrong video for you. I'm more interested in the average player, somebody like me who's just trying to get better at the game. Try to give me some tips and techniques so that I can improve my chance of getting ammo racks in the game. What little brain space I have left, I'm not going to fill with all these numbers and calculations. So if you're just the average player or above average player looking for ways to increase your chance of getting an ammo rack,
I'll explain this so that even you can understand.
So let's get into it. So first things first, we need to understand what Wargaming's rules for damaging a module are. So two options: Super Unicum, go memorize calculations, armor penetration, angles, spaced armor, whatever. For the average guy, I don't want to fill my brain with all that. So just remember these few simple rules. Rule number one: the vehicle itself may have hit points, but each of the modules and crew member also has hit points. So basically, a 2400 hit point tank may have an ammo rack that only has 150 hit points. Once you chew through those hit points, the ammo rack is destroyed. Rule number two: once the ammo rack's hit points hit zero, it detonates. It destroys the tank and all the crew members. You've all seen it. Rule number three, if you've ever wondered what that Deadeye perk was for, the base chance of damaging a module is increased by 3 if you have the Deadeye perk trained to 100%. And last but not least, each module, each crew member have what's called a saving throw. It is basically a chance not to take damage. The ammo rack, the base chance of damaging the ammo rack is 27%. So basically a 1 in 4 chance. The RNG gods are still in control. So don't expect 100%. I'm going to follow this video and all of a sudden 100% of the time I'm getting an ammo rack. No, RNG gods still rule. I'm just going to give you some tips and tricks on how to increase your chances of getting that ammo rack. First tip: take advantage of when the enemy presents you with opportunities. Silhouetting up against the skyline, sitting broadside to you. Number two, look at the vehicle itself. When you're aiming at the ammo rack, look to see if somebody else hit it. If you can hit a spot that's already been damaged, someone's already taken hit points off of that module, your chance of getting the ammo rack increases because somebody else has done the work for you. I'll give you an example. We're facing a Conqueror. The enemy has provided me an opportunity and has turned broadside with a hull down. And if you face the British heavies enough, you know that the ammo rack sits high and on the left side. You can check it out for yourself. Also, this particular enemy has been shot in the ammo rack. I can see it. Can you see the hole? So shooting at where I know the ammo rack is, and knowing that someone else has already chewed through some of the hit points, I'm going to aim for the same spot. Is that a Conqueror sitting there? Is that a... Okay, we want to get right about there. Let's see if we can do this. Oh!
And his name is John C.
That was awesome. The final tip is to either remember on most tanks where the ammo rack lies, go to Tanks GG, Armor Inspector, look it up, or use, I use the hit zone skins and Aslains because, again, I have limited space up in my brain and I don't want to take it up with too much information. I may end up forgetting where I live. You can use these hit zone skins. It's a legal mod. Download it and it'll overlay where where modules and crew members are. I'll leave a link to the Aslain's mod in the description. So now I'll leave you with a couple of examples. Use the rules of the game, the tips that I've showed you. Aim for that ammo rack. Have some fun. What are you going to do? Shoot me in the tracks? Oh, bounce. Nope. Oh, my teammate even shoots me. Let me kill him. And an ammo rack? Really? Okay, see that ELC that was doing snowboarding drills, trying out for the Olympics? He's about to be a good battle buddy. He's waiting for me to take this AE phase down a peg, or two, then he's gonna go in and finish him. Good battle buddy. Give that man a beer. Hide, hide, hide. Let's give this guy a Great White North proctology exam. Good night, sunshine. Okay, I've got one round, and I know that IS is sitting there. I should have reloaded, but I didn't. He's a little low. Back to the garage. Oh. Back to the garage. Parking lots don't work. Oh. Double tap. You're done. 59. I'm gonna want payback.
And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Just waiting to reload. You go ahead and shoot me all you want. Bounced it. He's dead. Payback.
Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had some fun and learned something along the way. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.